video with a disclaimer, which is that there will probably be edits because Hutch is going to knock over the display or get in the way in some way or another, and I'll have to crop it out. But look at that sweet face. Oh, I love him. Okay, hi, my name is Lauren. Welcome to my channel. I was tagged by Alexa Stone over at Becoming Alexa. I seriously love her. I have watched her channel for a really long time, way before I started my own channel. And I was really excited that she tagged me in this. I even commented on her video. I was like, dang, I hope she tags me or I'm going to tag myself. But anyways, of course my AC just kicked on. I hope that you can hear me okay. But I thought, what better place to film the weight loss tag than in the kitchen where all the problems began. Am I right? Honestly, mine probably began at like the Mexican food restaurant that was closest to me at the time. That's not important. So, since I film on my phone, I wrote down the questions in a notebook, and let's just hop right in. And I'll tag people at the end too, and then send you, if I tag you, I will send you the questions. Okay, so the first question is, when did you start gaining weight? So I had like a spurt when I was a child where I was like chunky from like, I think I started gaining weight in like 5th grade. I was chunky in 6th, 7th, and I started losing it in 8th. I didn't do anything differently. It just like shed off me. I like hit puberty, I guess, and it just kind of fell off. By the time I was 16, I was pretty thin. I like could have probably lost 5 pounds, but like I was thin. I didn't need to lose anything. I was very active. I ate whatever I wanted, and I was just like, I was fine. I was like an average body type. I never felt like super huge or anything. So I was thin throughout high school for the most part. I'll try to insert some photos of what I looked like most of my, days or whatever. But I got to college. I stayed pretty good until I turned 21, and I think that's where like the downhill began. I could drink. I love margaritas. I love sweet drinks. At the time, I hated all beer. I still hate most beer. I can do like Ultra or something really light like Corona, but for the most part, I really just prefer sweet alcohol drinks. And I went to Texas Tech University. We like to party. I just gained a lot of weight. There's also lots of good food. Okay, we almost had a cat incident. Yeah, I just loved good food. I was down to go get chips and queso at any time, any day. So yeah, I started gaining weight again between like 21 and 22, and I think when I was like, probably through 23 actually, and I started my like Weight Watchers journey, like getting serious about weight loss, probably like 3 or 4 months before my 24th birthday, which is also the day that I graduated from college. So that's when I started Weight Watchers. I had tried keto, and I did the Whole30 for a short time as well. But yeah, I was like gaining weight or at my high weight for like 2 or 3 years before I realized it, and it's been about 2 years since I started losing weight. That was a really long first answer, I'm so sorry. Are you an emotional eater? I would say that it kind of depends on the emotion, so yes. I like to eat when I like celebrate. Obviously I want to like go to a restaurant or like, whatever. But if I'm like really upset about something or like really anxious, I can't eat. I just feel sick to my stomach. Like I couldn't eat if I tried. So yeah, it just kind of depends. I do like to celebrate with food, and then if I'm just like having a day, yeah, I would probably I want to like indulge a little bit more. But I do, like, there's a lot of emotions that I feel where I like literally physically could not eat even if I wanted to. So kind of a little of both. How long have you been dieting? So I would say when I first so I got a MyFitnessPal account when I was in high school. Me and a few girls, we were cheerleaders, and none of us were big. None of us were even close to big. And I mean, some of these girls were probably like 100 pounds soaking wet. None of us needed to lose weight, but we were more just trying to not gain weight, I guess. And so we got on MyFitnessPal, and pretty much all of us stuck to a very strict 1,200 calorie diet. We would eat lunch together in one of the coaches' classrooms, and we thought it was fun to like track our food and compare and do our like calorie finds. And I don't think it was in an unhealthy way. It was kind of in a, I don't think it was unhealthy in any way. It was more like an accountability thing and just trying to be in the best shape and make cheer easier. It's, you know, hard to tumble if you're heavier, or it's hard to be picked up if you're a flyer, if you're heavier, right? So yeah, I started with my fitness pal in high school and then pretty much dropped it through college for the most part. And then obviously I did, like I said, keto, the Whole30, and then I picked up Weight Watchers eventually, and that's where I'm at right now. Are you following a diet now? Yes, I follow Weight Watchers. I've lost about 56 pounds on WW so far. Are we about to have a cat incident? No, he's just laying down. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I've lost about 56 pounds on WW. I'll try to post photos of that too. I feel like I don't really post, I do on my Instagram before and after photos. I also don't have a lot of photos of my heavy weight because I made everyone delete them. I was like, nope, get rid of that so quickly. But yeah, I'll try to post some photos of like me at my highest weight so you can see the difference. Have you had success in the past? So yeah, but I've never, so the only time I've lost weight and then gained it all back was, and you put the pin down because it's like really bothering Hutch, was with keto. I lost about 30 pounds pretty quickly, and then when I quit keto, I didn't even go crazy. I just like incorporated carbs again, blew up like a balloon. It gave me stretch marks. I gained it all like half as quickly as I lost it, and it was awful. I will never do keto again. I know it works for some people. I have some of my best friends do keto, and it works for them. They will be on it for their whole life. So they just love it, but it just wasn't for me. So then I gained all the weight back. Then I started the Whole30. Okay, that's not a good spot. So then I started the Whole30. I didn't weigh myself like they said, but I did have a pair of shorts that didn't button when I started it. I only made it through about 14 days, but at the end of those 14 days, the shorts did fit again. And then literally like a day later, I started Weight Watchers. So I guess, yeah, I've had success on keto, but then I gained it all back, so it doesn't count. I did have success on Whole30, even though it's not technically for weight loss. I did lose weight, or at least inches, I'm sure. So, sorry, the cat is like all over me, and I'm trying to get it to like go play somewhere else. Yeah, I did have success on Whole30, even though it was only like 2 weeks, and then I've had success on Weight Watchers, so yeah. And even when I go like off, like I'm not tracking for a few months, which has happened a few times since I started in 2016, I've never gained very much. I'm a lot more mindful of what I eat now. I've created better habits, so whenever I'm kind of off track, I mean, at most over like 4 or 5 months, I maybe gained 5 pounds. So I would say that's successful. Let's see. Do you follow a workout plan? No, I don't really work out right now. I do have the Mari fitness guides, the gym guide 1 I purchased. I made it through like week 4. I was loving it. But then I got in like this random not hit and run, like fender bender basically, but she hit me really hard. It kind of jacked up my back for a little while, and I just fell out of the routine of working out. So I should probably get back to that, but currently I do not follow anything. If I do, I would just pick back up with the Mari guides. Let's see. What is your favorite diet? Probably Weight Watchers, WW. I think it's the most sustainable for me. I can literally eat whatever I want, just in moderation. I can make anything work throughout my day. It's easy. There's so many 0-point meals that I love. There's no reason I can't work any meal into any day. So I would say that I love it the most. And I lost 56 pounds, and I love that a lot. So definitely Weight Watchers. How much weight do you want to lose? So from here, probably like 15 more pounds. I want to be somewhere between 140 and 145. And then I want to evaluate. If I feel like I need to lose more fat, or if I just want to tone up at that point, we'll see. I haven't seen myself at 145. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I want to be, the cat literally like knocked the camera straight up. I want to be somewhere between 140 and 145, and then I will reevaluate at that point and kind of see, do I want to lose more fat? Do I just want to tone up? Where are we at? But that's like my first big goal. It always has been somewhere in like the 140 range. Do you feel like you are addicted to food? No, I don't. I honestly, there's like pretty much nothing. If somebody told me you can never have this for the rest of your life, like this one specific thing, like there's nothing that I would be like heartbroken over. I I like food. I like eating. I would say I go through those emotional eating periods, but I don't feel addicted to food. I don't feel like it runs my life. Yeah, there's days where I forget to eat. Like, I don't think I'm addicted to food. Am I comfortable with my body now? Yeah, I would say I'm really comfortable with where I'm at right now, more so than I have been in a really long time. But there's still things, obviously imperfections that I see that I want to fix, that I would change if I could, things like that. So my arms are one of them. I feel like my arms, I know they don't look fat right now, but they're like chunky. I just hold it at an angle, you know? But yeah, I feel like my arms are just like flabby. And I know that I could tone them up with Mari's guides because it was going so well and I was really seeing a difference, and then I quit, so now we're back here. But my arms are something I've always been self-conscious about. Like the backs of my legs, I don't notice it when I'm standing in the mirror or when I take photos, like intentionally trying to catch it, but in some photos from the back, I feel like, I guess it's cellulite, I don't really know. It's just like these lines like on the back of my leg. Like my leg is just like, you know, just like smushed. So I don't know, but it doesn't happen all the time. I'm not really sure when it happens. I'm like a little bit self-conscious of that, like just barely the back of my legs, but not really. I would say my arms are the number one thing, but at this point, I feel so comfortable that none of those things would keep me from wearing short shorts or a blouse like this. Like I'm cool with it. So I think I'm in a good spot. Do you deprive yourself of any food? He doesn't get deprived very often, do you? No, fat boy. I don't, no, like literally not at all. And I'm at the point in my weight loss journey where I am so comfortable with my body. If I want to go out and have a day and just eat all the Mexican food, eat whatever I want, I just do it. And like, I don't freak out. I don't panic about it. I'm not that worried. Especially because I'm at the point now where I really am loving all of the like healthier, low point, lower calorie meals that I'm eating, that I feel like there's no reason I wouldn't want to continue to do that. Honey, we're almost done, okay? We're almost done. You want this? Is this what you want? Okay. Yeah, I really like the way I'm eating. It makes me feel good, especially since I got my gallbladder out. That makes it really hard to eat some things. So at work especially, I love to take healthier meals, things that I know aren't going to bother my stomach, because I don't want to be in that situation feeling nauseous when I'm at work. And so, yeah, I don't deprive myself. Obviously, I could leave work every day and eat Taco Bell, but like I don't, because it's not going to help me meet my goals. So I guess that would be considered like depriving, maybe. Is that depriving? I don't know. But if I wanted it, at the end of the week, I would just wait and eat it at the end of the week for like my cheat meal or whatever you want to call it. If I want Taco Bell, I'm just going to eat it. But there's nothing that I crave so badly most of the time that I feel like I have to deprive myself of it. I have like a few cravings a month where like I need it and I just go eat it. And then it's done, and then I'm past it, and we're good. So, and there's so many good alternatives that I have now where it's like I really wanted brownies. If y'all watched that video, it was like a week or two ago. So I just made sugar-free black bean brownies, and it was really good. And honestly, it met the craving, but it wasn't so good that I needed to like eat the whole pan. You know, it was like just chocolatey enough, but not good enough where I like couldn't stop eating them. So I think that worked out kind of great. Yeah. So anyways, that was the last question, actually. So that is the end of this weight loss tag. I want to say thank you, Alexa, for tagging me. That was so sweet of you. I am going to tag, I didn't even think about this at all. I probably should have written somebody down. I think I'm going to tag Jen at Jen's WW Journey. I'd love her if y'all watch me or her. You probably found me through her because she's mentioned me a few times, and I much appreciate her. And who else? I think I'm going to tag MiRanda. I cannot remember her channel name right now, but we have a collab coming up, and we kind of met through that, and I feel like I don't know her that well, and I'd like to get to know more about her journey and stuff, so I'm going to tag MiRanda if you're watching this. And I will, well, it doesn't matter if you're watching, so I'm going to come and find you and send you the questions. But that is the end of today's tag. I hope my cat wasn't too much of a distraction. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely stick around if you want to see some of my other videos. I do lots of meal preps, what I eat in a days. I do some collabs, some cooking videos, show you what kind of dinners I eat. I used to say I'm single, I live alone. I'm not single, but I do live alone, so a lot of what I cook is for one. Or I'm kind of thinking I'll do a series of like how to cook, I don't know what to call it, but like how to cook for you and your significant other that maybe doesn't have the same eating diet goals as you do, because how we've been making it work and it's been so simple, and I feel like I could share some tips because I know a lot of people talk about that. So yeah, I've got a lot of fun stuff coming up on my channel, so if you want to stick around, I would love to have you here. Catch up with me in the comments. I feel like there's so many of you that comment on my videos. I like know you, and I just love it. I look forward to your comments every time. Rachel is one of my friends that always comments on here. So I wanted to give her a shout out because I love her. She literally like eats what I eat, and like we are the same. She's my soul sister. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all. Hutch did not want to say goodbye, but I wanted him to be on the camera because everybody's obsessed with him. Look at him. He just bites me. Love me.